What's up, guys? Zanford Forward Progress Madden, and I've been out of town for the past week or so for my graduate program, but I'm back, so I'm going to bring a defensive tip here. And of course, I wouldn't show you something that I didn't run, so this tip is going to be a tip that is out of the Atlanta defensive book, and it's going back to the 43 over odd, but you can run this concept out of other 43 defenses that have plays by this name. We're going to run the weak slant 3, which is the defense that I break down in the free ebook. If you haven't checked that out, I'll post a link to the playlist. It's all on YouTube, and I won't try to plug that ebook anymore. But check the description if you want to take a look at it. But this is what I like to call a coverage-based defense with a time limit. What I mean by that is that when you run a coverage-based defense, you want to run something that you know the pressure is going to get to your opponent 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds tops, because it's very hard to use your coverage. So you want to divide, you want to come up with a game plan with something that you can drop guys into areas of the field that they're going to be able to defend well, and then that pressure is going to come, and you know that you only have to defend the field for a certain amount of time. And I think this defense does a good job at doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come out in let's come out in the bunch week. And we'll call, I'll just call strong wide trail. Like I said, the play is a weak slant 3. So, of course, you're going to base a line. You don't have to if you don't want to. You just spread the line. And then what I like to do out of this play is I just want to put Clemens in a yellow zone, contain Mabane, leave Bryant on his blitzing angle, and you can actually leave this guy rushing and send basically 3.5, 4 guys. Or you can put him also in any zone, or you can actually contain Clemens. It's really up to you what you want to do with these two guys. But I prefer to do something like this. And if they start to beat me rolling out and scrambling up the left side, then I'll start to put contains there, leave guys rushing, etc. But what this is it's a blitz with a time limit. And as you can see, the way this is set up is Bruce Irvin comes through this B gap, and I just dotted up my own defense because I can't use her, but I would be using the free safety. So looking at this replay here, as you can see, the play that we drew up, we drop yellow zones all over the field. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow zones underneath, cover 3 deep. You're sending the other 3 guys. So, and what you've got is a kind of a delayed B-gap blitz, because you've got this, essentially what I've created right here is a twist. And you've got Red Bryant rushing inside. And if I can get my thing to stay here, you've got the D tackle looping around to the outside. So it's kind of a twist. This allows Bruce Irvin to come through the B gap, and he is what we like to call one block shed away from a sack. Coverage defense, you always want whoever you're rushing to only have to make one block shed to get to the quarterback. So what I'm trying to say is don't blitz a guy that's in a zero technique over the center, because he's going to have to block shed the center, then he's probably going to have to block shed the guard, and if he block sheds the guard to the outside, he's going to have to block shed a tackle. So you're looking at 2 block sheds minimum with a D tackle rushing from the inside to get a sack with a coverage defense. A defense like this, we did send 3 guys here, well, 2.5 if you kind of contain as a half. And Irvin only has to block shed 1 guy. That's huge. Plus, he's in the quarterback's face once he gets engaged with that blocker. So as you can see, gets off his block quickly, and he gets a hit on the quarterback. But like I said, we'll be using that deep. So one more time, this is a very flexible play. Just spread the D-line. Do whatever you really want to with this. So right here, I just put the defensive end here in a contain, and I put this defensive tackle in a contain. And then I also put the other D tackle here on the left side of the screen in the hook zone. And I double align to spread out my zones. We'll use our Thomas. And it's a play that, it comes in through this B gap. Right here it doesn't. Well, and that's another thing, is that if you get guys tripping up, for some reason you'll see a guy, if a guy pulls across the line to pick up a rusher, which is completely asinine in this game. As you can see, that left guard pulls all the way across to pick up the guy coming through the B gap. Notice how he trips here, and then the guard kind of decides, I don't really want to block him. That's something you'll see quite a bit. I'll do this one more time. And then I'll show you a clip of a video that shows that it does actually work in game. I actually have the Jaguars in C4, so it's something that definitely works. Comes around, he's one block shed away. You're going to be using over the middle. I'm going to throw deep here, but like I said, it's a coverage-based defense with a time limit. So take a look at that. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions, feel free to drop one in the box below, and good luck.
They are so good now. Anytime you see a drop pass, it's almost always the one reason. They took their eyes off the football before it got there.
2nd and 10. Scans the field, and the quarterback is